Hello, detectives at heart. Welcome back to Keefe Private Investigations. Here, we bring you the most jaw-dropping stories of crime that will make you wonder how a human being can commit such crimes. I'm Michaela, and today, a child abduction private investigator and child abuse private detective from a private investigation agency will share with you Jake Thomas Patterson's kidnapping of Jayme Kloss and his heinous murder of her parents. So sit tight and enjoy. Don't forget that, for top-notch private investigation services in Oklahoma, which you cannot get elsewhere, call Keefe at 405-435-8355 and you will not regret it. Before we go into details, remember to like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit the bell for subsequent updates. Imagine that it is October 2018 and a normal family without any prior knowledge of how their life will turn upside down decides to go about their day as planned. On that day, they are abducted and murdered, and one is held captive for 88 days. This is the story of the Kloss family, and we will be exploring that. Jake Patterson is a normal and gentle man when you look at him on the surface level. He does not in any way look like the crimes he committed and got convicted for because before the case that made him gain notoriety, he was not known for any crime. He was born on 17th June 1997 and grew up in Gordon, Wisconsin. Jake Thomas Patterson is the criminal behind the Kloss family case that garnered media attention. Jayme Kloss kidnapping. Before the 15th of October 2018, Jayme Kloss, a 13-year-old girl, had no idea of who Jake Patterson was. But he knew who she was because he had stalked her and found out her family's daily routine and their house layout to meticulously plan his crime. On that day, Jake Patterson broke into their home in Barron, Wisconsin, and unfortunately for James and Denise Kloss, they were at home with Jayme Kloss. So Jake Patterson shot and killed them to kidnap Jayme Kloss. Talk about being at the wrong place and at the wrong time. But in this case, the question is if it truly applies. The murder of James and Denise Kloss, the parents of Jayme Kloss, was only because they were in the house with Jayme and they were standing in the way of Patterson kidnapping Jayme. James Kloss was 56 while his wife, Denise Kloss, was 46 and were found dead inside their home from multiple shots. Child abduction private investigators and other private detectives agree that there was no intention to kill. It was purely a spur-of-the-moment action and based on Patterson's obsession with Jayme. For 88 days, Jayme Kloss was in a secluded cabin with her abductor, Jake Patterson, and what we came to understand is that he had strategically chosen the cabin. On the 10th of January, 2019, Jayme Kloss finally escaped from her abductor through the help of Jean Nutter, who was walking her dog. Jean Nutter called the police, who stopped in and arrested Jake Patterson. This shows how important it is for people to extend helping hands to people because you do not know if you are about to serve their lives. Justice was served in March 2019 when judgment was given on the case. Before this, Patterson was apprehended and charged following Jayme Kloss's escape. Jake Patterson pleaded guilty and was convicted of 1 count of kidnapping and 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide. For the murder charge, the judge sentenced him to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole and 40 years for the kidnapping charge. This case served as a deterrent for all those who would want to commit such crimes. This case shows how insane some communities are and the way some people are exposed to danger through no fault of theirs. So everyone must join hands with the law enforcement agencies to ensure that everyone is age, and where there is suspicion of any crime, adequate reports should be made. At Keefe Private Investigations, we see how important it is for the criminal justice system to take its time in carrying out thorough investigations and to ensure that justice is served well. For more insights or our services, visit us at privateinvestigatorokc.com or reach out at Michaela at @ogpslegal.com. Like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating crime stories. Until next time, keep your wits about you and stay curious.